Hello, I'm Miss B from Miss B's Journey Journey. Thank you for joining me. Today we will explore Psalms 23:1. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. The author of this psalm, David, wrote this verse to express his knowledge of God's love for his people. As a shepherd boy, David became extremely dependent on God. He knew that traditional shepherds laid down their lives to protect their sheep, as Jesus laid down his life to provide salvation for his sheep. Let's go into Psalms 23:1. But before we get started, I want to give you a little tip. If you're trying to memorize these verses as we go through them, please create you a memory verse learning journal so you can keep up with them. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. This verse 1, comes into two parts. The first part being our shepherd. As we've already talked about, a shepherd is to lead us and guide us and carry us through. And that's what God is for each one of us individual. But what's so powerful about it is this. He knows each one of us individually. He created us. He knows what we need. He knows what he created us to need. And one word we want to use with this is God is omniscient. That means he's all-knowing. He knows the sum total of everything in this entire universe. All of the time. Nothing ever slips past him or gets in front of him because he's in every place all at the same time, which makes him omnipresent. Means he's everywhere at the same time. He's north, south, east, and west all the time, all at the same time, and he's all God in every place. But he's the God that we can ask anything we want. But we have to be careful about that asking because he's going to answer. Sometimes he will say yes. Sometimes God will say no. And sometimes he will say wait. We've got to trust him because sometimes his wait might seem like a no. So the simple answer to I shall not want is this. I shall not have any lack and I shall not have any need. Concisely, God knows and provides for our need. Quick story. A few years ago, I was driving home on the interstate during a big storm in rush hour traffic. All of a sudden, I was blinded by what seemed to be a sea of water flowing across my front windshield. Of course, I panicked. It seemed like time stood still. Then I began to hear this calm voice saying, "Don't brake, don't turn your wheel, just keep moving." The first thing I saw when I could see again was my exit right ahead of me. I considered that an example of my shepherd leading and guiding me and providing for what I need. Well, we've reached the end of this path of Psalms 23:1. Remember to memorize the scripture. Please don't forget to click the subscribe button. Please like this video and leave a comment before you leave. This is Miss B of Miss B's Inspirational Journey signing off. I will catch up with you later. I hope I said something that inspired you today. Thanks. See you soon.